Welcome. My name is Victoria, and
Vic?
this is Vic. He's one of my students and dear friend, helping me out tonight with these videos. And we're here to do these videos because of the social distancing that we're supposed to be practicing due to the COVID-19 virus. So we're here to give you some things to do at home to practice, and hopefully when we do open back up that you will be looking fabulous. So today's lesson is going to be a 15-minute lesson on cha-cha, a Latin dance. We're going to give you some basic steps first, and then for those that are a little bit more into the dance, we're going to introduce some intermediate patterns for you as well. Alrighty, so we're going to start with a basic cha-cha step. We're going to do it sideways. So the basic step, of course, Vic is the leader and myself is the follower. So he starts with his left foot and the follower starts with her right foot. So our basic step goes like so. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and. That's your basic step right there. We're going to do it in another direction so you can see Vic's feet as the leader from behind. So here we go. And side, rock, step, cha, cha, cha. Forward, step, cha, cha, cha. Back, step, cha, cha, cha. Forward, step, cha, cha, cha. Awesome. And now we're going to turn around and demonstrate the ladies' footwork. All right, ready? And side, rock, step, cha, 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 rock, step, cha, 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 rock, step, cha, 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 rock, step, cha, cha, cha. Awesome. Okay, so that is your basic step for cha-cha. Now we're going to add an underarm turn for the lady or the follower, and that will go like so sideways. So it's with his left arm. He will be raising his left arm as we move into the cha-cha-cha, going to his left. So we'll do one full basic to start. And step, rock, step, cha-cha-cha, rock, step, cha-cha-cha. On the next one, he will raise his arm right here, cha-cha-cha, rock, step, cha-cha-cha, and we come back together, cha-cha-cha. Awesome. We're going to do that on the other view. So you can see the lady turning underneath the arm. And one basic. Step, rock, step, cha, 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 rock, step, cha, 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 rock, step. Here we go. He's going to raise that left arm, cha, 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 turn around, cha, 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 rock, step. Good. So just a couple of little pointers on that one. When the lady is turning, she's doing a balance beam turn. So you're pretending you're on your balance beam that goes sideways. So when you turn, you step over with that left foot right on that balance beam. Try not to fall off. Switch around. You're going to pick up that right foot, step right on that balance beam, and cha-cha-cha to the side. Again on the balance beam. So you want to make sure you're going out and coming back. Try not to go away from him at all times. All right, so those are your two basic steps. We're going to add another 2 more basic steps, and let's turn back to this side. This one's going to be the crossover break with a walk around turn, and that means for both of us. So we'll start with half of a basic and go right into it. And side, rock, step, cha, cha, cha. We open, step, cha, cha, cha. Open, step, cha, cha, cha. Open, step, and let go here. Turn around, cha, 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 rock, step. Awesome. And we'll do it on the other side to see the ladies' footwork. And half a basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, let her go. Turn around. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and good. So that is your crossovers with a walk around turn. One main thing that I like to point out all the time is anytime you release your arm and have an arm free, keep it right on out to the side like so. You don't want it down to your side because that just looks kind of blah. And you can, of course, put it up to the ear, but you want to make sure your partner is doing that as well. at the same time. So it's usually out, so you always want to have that nice look, okay? And it's also used for balance reasons as well. All right, we're gonna switch places over here again. We're gonna do the crossover double rock with double rock, and then we're gonna add in 3 turns for the lady. And they're gonna be going in both directions, so I will break this down after. Okay, so the double rock, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Now a single 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. She turns this way, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I turn the other direction, 3, 4, and 1. One more turn, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. It's okay, we got it. Okay, let's do the other side, and then I will break this down. Okay, same thing. So crossover with double rocks, and at the end, 3 different turns for the follower. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and crossover, 2, 3, double rock, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 2 rocks on this side, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, single rock, 2, 3, outside turn, 2, 3, keep that hand, 4, and 1, she turns the other direction, 4, and last time, and back to closed. Excellent. So with that, with those turns, the gentleman, his footwork changes up just a tad. When he does an outside turn, as we do cha-cha-cha to his left, the arm goes up. So let's do that first. Cha-cha-cha. With his footwork, he needs to step back on his right foot on a diagonal. So he's gonna go to the corner, rock, replace, and then we look at one another on the cha-cha-cha, always. He's gonna keep that same hand, but he rotates it across his eyes so that she feels that she has to turn to her left. With that, she steps over on that balance beam as he, steps across with his left foot, forward and diagonal, across, step, she looks for him one more time, and then she does that same turn from the first part at the end, and back to closed. So that's broken down. Okay, so that is our basic portion of the cha-cha steps, and those are 3 steps that we have done in our cha-cha class that we recently had on Thursdays. So now we're gonna add a little bit higher level, intermediate level steps. We have 2 of them in mind. So we're gonna start with the peekaboo, So I'm going to do it let's do it this way, sorry. Okay, let's scoot down. So this step starts with what we call an open break, and then it goes into the peekaboo, and you'll see why. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Back, rock, cha, cha, cha. I'm gonna say that. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. And forward, and you can do an outside turn or just a basic closed. Either one works there. Let's do it from the other side. Okay, and we'll do the turn at the end this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, open, break, back, rock, peekaboo. Check out Vic's feet there. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. Cha, cha, cha. She turns on the balance beam. 4 and 1. Excellent. So the peekaboo. With the peekaboo, just a couple little pointers. You want to make sure that first the open break to start out, the man does have to change his left foot. Rather than go forward, he must rock backwards. That's the open break because we're breaking away. From there, he guides the follower back in, but he places his hand on her back, not too hard, but a little bit firm, just so she knows she's stopping. But she does a back rock. From there, he guides her back out and repeats that 2 times. And then at the end, you saw we can either do an outside turn or not. So either one works. All right, anything for that? Any pointers? I think we're good.
Yep.
You got anything?
Yep.
I want to give Vic a chance to talk, because I always talk, people know this. Okay, so the last step that we're gonna do for the intermediate level is the open break to the back spot turn, okay? Open break to the back spot turn. We'll start on this side again. All right, so it starts the same way as the peekaboo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. And then forward rock 2, 3, and basic out. That's it. Let's do that again. We're gonna switch around though. Switch. All right, here we go. Open break to the back spot turn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 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 Great. Okay, so with that step, that's a little bit more challenging. So after the open break, let's get to that. So open break first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. He back rocks 2, 3. From here, he needs to guide her into his arms to closed position again. So she is gonna go forward, but he does his 3 cha-cha-chas a little bit around a little bit in a circle. He goes side together side, while the follower goes forward together forward. So here we have side together side. From here, you want to make sure you're back facing one another again, like you're in a barrel. All right, so your shoulders are squared up, your hips are squared up, as well as your feet. He's in an open position, and she is actually taking her right foot at this point, and it should be right about in the center of the 2 of his. From here, he crosses behind as she crosses in front. So he's gonna step behind and go cha, cha, cha. He closes on the last cha, and then he does a forward rock, and that's where we're finished. So that's a little bit more challenging to get her back into that closed position after the open break. But so just remember to cha-cha-cha in a circle while she comes forward. All right, and then he does a cross behind his leg while she crosses her right foot in front. So those are 2 patterns that we did for the intermediate level. And we have the basic steps in the beginning of this video. And if you look back to the videos that I posted earlier about the American rhythm technique videos that I did, you'll see about the technique that should be used when you're dancing the cha-cha, as far as from your feet to the knees, to the hips, and all the way up. So you'll get all of that if you look back at that first video. So thank you, Vic, for helping me out with this one, but look forward to some more. We're gonna do the rumba and waltz and foxtrot videos coming your way. So hope you stay safe, stay healthy, and if you watch these videos and you see my page that says help support, any donation would be lovely, so I appreciate it, and we'll see you again. Thank you.